Dustin, I was having a conversation a few years ago with William Goldman. We both agreed that nowadays it's very difficult to be a satirist simply because it's hard to dream up anything. It's hard to exaggerate anything that is weirder or more fantastical than real life. Would you agree with that observation?
No. I think that's always out there. I think what satire does is simply point up what we overlook, us humans in life, and a few people suddenly pick up. I think the absurdities have always been all around us, and I don't even think they're that, if I can respectfully disagree with Mr. Goldman, I don't think they're that new. I think that they're cyclical. I think that all that changes is the hairdos, the accoutrements, the fashion, the way of speaking, the technology. But I think that human behavior is, in a sense, an absurd condition, and the satire has always been there. Why did he say that?
We were talking about political satire.
Oh, political satire.
Yes, and it is very difficult nowadays to dream up anything that could compete with the weirdness that we find out, on the front pages of our papers, like Paula Jones. Who would have who would have dared to make up something like that? Or Watergate even, before it burned.
Yes. But I do think that kind of stuff took place before. Mm-hmm. Presidents had affairs. I'm not saying this president had an affair. I don't think their penis was talked about on television, nor the fact that it was bent or something. I think there may have been presidents with bent penises in the past, though I'm willing to guess.
The satire in this film is very sharp, almost sharp enough to qualify as a lethal weapon. What attracted you to the project?
First and foremost, it was Barry Levinson. I got the project from Jane Rosenthal, who represents Tribeca Pictures with Bob De Niro, and it was a different script, it was a different book, and she actually sent it to me asking me if I wanted to direct it because she knows I want to direct. And I didn't feel capable of knowing how to fix the script, and Barry got a hold of it. And I can't remember whether she suggested it or I did sending it to Barry, and Barry said, "You're right, there's something here, let's get us all together." He got together with me and De Niro and Rosenthal, and I think it was De Niro who thought of Mammoth. And that's how it happened. These things many times don't happen in such a, conscious way.
I've got to ask,
yes.
Who are you playing in the film?
I swear to God, I keep hearing, theories of who I'm doing. It's not true. I won't say the names or name. I am not consciously playing anybody. I am really doing what I always do. I have a memory of a few producers. I have a memory of a few directors, and I have a very good memory of my father. And I think that it was a great actor. It may have been Olivier that said, "Let's face it, we're always doing our family in one variation or another." And there's a lot of my father. My father wore glasses like that. Bob Evans, a producer, wore glasses like that. Lou Wasserman was head of whatever in Hollywood for a while, wore glasses like that. Arnold Copelson, who I worked with twice, a producer, wears glasses like that. I think Larry King wears those glasses. So I really was just coming off myself, really trying to do what Barry wanted me to do, basically, and that is to have this nutty kind of optimism, which producers have, because, they're always lying, but they're not. They've convinced themselves. They can have a picture that just opened that's a flop, and if you say, "How's the picture?" "It's terrific." There is no pessimism ever apparent, and I played that, really.
Very successfully.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. But you don't believe me? You think I'm